Hey. Hello.
I need a key. Look at that. It's a wide thing, isn't it?
No, you want the penny for it.
How do you do that? Longest challenge.
Quote, I have no toilet paper left. Quote 106. Hi everyone. Lucas age 11, 7th of April the 20th, 23.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you actually see that?
When did that get put in there?
Today. I was streaming earlier, I was out. I was just talking about like, the channels I had. And then I was on the first one, then you did. I remember doing that, I was going to put that on the screen.
You have to be Isaac.
Quote of the stream.
Okay.
Quote 103.
Yeah,
I don't think round 90 plus will be even hard. ETD 6, 4th of April the 20th, 23.
I know. But I want to see the army first. Just in case. Yeah. does that do?
If you point out at an enemy, it will deal constant damage.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
Oh, fucking god.
That's how.
Hello.
Muddy.
Hey there. In a watch PC at school.
I just did something cool. I looked -2 and I'm getting fairly good stuff.
Also, you didn't even need to take an hour. As long as it's pointing in their general direction, it will deal damage.
Is a light BLZ.
Your finger.
Must be a key boss or something.
Gamble 69. An imaginary dice rolled 80, but Nadie Orlo 7 won 138 blazing solo points, and now has 445 blazing solo points.
Aggressively.
That would be so brilliant. Why is it so expensive? Why have I got to pay money?
The keeper doesn't have hearts.
Makes sense. So if I'm not bothered,
Gamble
it
420.
just won't work, will it?
An imaginary dice rolled 75, but Alex Blaze won 420 blazing solo points, and now has 2,319 blazing solo points. Noise. Man left the money in the secret room. What's a secret room?
Got out of what's the secret room.
Yeah.
A room that's not marked on the map. Both okay. The dark blush. Gotta guess where it is, and there's a super secret that's usually near the boss room, but only one room can connect to it, where the other is.
see what I mean by aggressive. I was using like the Q of me. I was trying to go in with the Q of me. You can see it. Good tears. You mean nothing.
You just think there.
Oh.
I know. I got the damage. Show me Robin. We just point at it.
That's one way to do it.
I got to go, sorry, have a good day.
Reem!
Bye, Alex. Have fun, D. Is a light BLZ.
Really, just like
If I dig inside your mom, will it be able to find diamonds?
That is a secret room.
Why
Gamble 169.
do you know
Oh.
what it is?
An imaginary dice roll 14, but Maddie Orlo 7 lost 169 blazing solo points, and now has 296 blazing solo points.
I'd have been rich as a keeper. I only see your health.
Gamble 1. Maddie Orlo 7 hyphen. Gamble is on cooldown for 65 seconds.
you won that battery.
Why?
Kills help recharge your item.
Let me just do this. Just keep it. The Dark Blush. I don't know, where can the super secret be? It can't be connected to the boss room. And it may be connected.
An imaginary dice roll 21, but Maddie Orlo 7 lost 296 blazing solo points, and now has 0 blazing solo points.
Probably the back of the curse room.
Really?
or in the far top right.
Oh, fucking yeah. Or to the...
0.8.
Yeah, no. Got hit once. Okay.
If you got hit.
So you're saying down here?
Yeah. Right.
Here? Where the fuck? There's no way he can be anywhere. The secret room's in the way. Weird Tasmanian.
Hi, loudly crying face.
So I got another cube in there.
Hi. Dislike BLZ.
Awesome. What does that mean? What does this mean?
Maybe you can do it. Do it.
How do I? So this.
Go spend the coin.
Yes. Yes. Oh no. Okay. Okay. That was still 5 health.
Yeah.
There you go. Want a bomb. Let's take a piss now. Looks like. Oh, hearts and flies. Yes, bomb. Right, ready for this. That's what I'm talking about.
There's one coin.
A bit. Lucas, what do I do? Go for it.
Yeah. We've got plenty of
Not now, I don't. Also a lot.
Awesome. You keep forgetting about your item. What is that?
Space balls. god, I got golden touch. When I touch enemies, they turn to gold, and it's dropped coins, which is health. So even if I do get hit, I heal.
Also, that compost is better than you think. When used, compost doubles the current number of blue flies and spiders you have. When picked up, compost will also destroy every consumable on the ground in the current room, and turn each of them into a blue fly or blue spider. Honestly, I think you should go for the compost.
Do I have infinite keys?
I believe he takes them. Find out.
Don't forget the coins, just on from the other room.
You need to use things.
Yeah, I think you should go for the compost. You get 70 blue flies and blue spiders.
Oh, true. No, I didn't say it. I forgot I got the kill. Charging. It's got 2 of them, yeah. Imagine key turn red as well. You get like 3 of them, and you just get an item dropping the floor.
And then it's jumping up with the key.
Which only opened all gold bombs and keys red.
I still find it funny that you just swim things to death. I hate this box so much. Left.
What is it?
Wait, would that work? I
Just-
believe that would just give you extra coin, like extra lives. I mean health. Because that gives you half a eternity heart. So, angel heart.
Yeah, I have to not get hit though for it to get one.
You're literally at the end of the thing. Left is probably the best.
So, oh, it's called satire, isn't it?
Wicking, give me 2 secs.
Booster!
My first name's Froofy. My last name's Puddles. Call me Froofy Puddles, yeah, my name. Yeah, call me Big Frother. Yeah, you put a little tube in me and I start foaming on that. I don't even know what that means. I just tried to link the two situations. Birmingham.
Birds.
Birmingham.
I can't find it.
Who's it? Why you find them?
The eyes.
Go and see it again. It'll be in Angel Room. You can change category. Oh no. I almost picked it up. Went too far. What's this?
Loads of fun. Trinkets.
Wait a minute.
No. Once we start slowly going up again.
Wait a minute.
Found it.
Yeah. It's
Matar.
Matar. Matar.
33% chance of converting red heart drops into soul hearts.
Okay, I do not.
Completely
Yeah, they
useless.
just turn it into flies anyway. So what's one on the left then?
Oh, now you're right.
It'll be Rebirth. I'm pretty sure it's an online.
Found it. Gives Isaac an eternal heart when used.
Well, now you need to find out if that will turn to a fly.
Fuck.
I need to find out what's going on the right as well. I know it's
That's
holy
that.
water. I know what it does, but I don't know what it does. I know what it is, don't know what it does.
You know,
I love you, Reese. I hope you've had a brilliant day. And I wish you a good future. Did you just come from that, sorry? Man came. Does the keeper turn eternal hearts? Because it is Reese's Chocky and Biscuit Ting Time. What would you call that? The little sticks? Biscuits? Bread? It's not bread. Oh, I know what. The stick thing is what you call it. What is it? That's what I don't get. I know I've had them before, but like, what are they? Do you know?
no?
No.
Is it just biscuit, do you think?
Yeah. Just biscuit things and chocolate. Also, You get the 1 nickel after defeating Isaac with the Keeper, and you get the store key after beating Satan.
But does the hearts do the
I'm still trying to find that. I'm just finding interesting information. Keeper will start with 1 coin pickup after defeating Hush with the Keep. Wow, yes, start with 1 coin at the start of a run.
Does that mean extra health? Anyway, which one should I get? Not middle, there's nothing.
The one you've got, what? Oh, right, yeah, we were finding out. Okay, I'll move the rest of that also.
Yep. I know I've done greedy with him already. Then I did that. Yes, I do. It's money. Money things.
It's all hearts.
I'll get water. Splash. Oh no, it does. I remember. I know I got it. Drops on the floor. I know it drops on the floor. You knew that way before, but it damages. So very effective. Milk makes you grow faster. Okay.
Which freezes enemies and deals 8 damage per tick. Apparently, it's right across the room.
What? Go for it.
You have to scroll.
Pictures hanging at the break. Yeah.
While firing tears, the water will be fired
What?
as a projectile across the room.
Oh! I was too greedy! He came out of nowhere. I didn't see my health. I didn't heal after the boss fight. Ah! Back to the beginning.
Yeah.
At least I speed on this one though. That's it.
The mothers.
Yo! Down. Keeping up. Keeping it. Sauce. Could have been health. What does mean again? What's last time? Let's keep me on. Sandwich. Okay, back up. Ooh. Ooh. Kids. I'm dead.
Hey, please, you want to find out what rhubarb tastes like?
Which one?
Puberty.
That one. Cool. Let's go. Accident avoided my Hangman card. Actually healed. Don't want these enemies. Small floor. Little club. Lucy's head wasn't in the fucking half screen. Thank you. Some sets up. Thank you. There's still a little bit. I'm sorry. Cheers, I guess. I'll buy one.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
It's okay. It was just like the worst place because I was going bottom left and your head went up towards it. Oh, it's still there. Right.
What the fuck?
Just do your shit.
I'm done. I'm not looking for my lawyer anymore because I'm just geeking.
I look at my shot rate's literally nothing. Where are you coming from? Did you put poke me?
Yes.
Also, why am I shooting so slow? Oh, the stats up and down. Oh, I've got extra health though. Good hit. I should really leave these. Oh no. No. What's going on? Yes. Oh, let me... Wait, just wait. Why do you follow me? Fuck off. I'm so slow.
Save your money for the devil down.
What is that? I'm buying it. Trinket smelter. I'll blow up the mirror. I was meant to do that. You're a tear, you're literally sweating on it. Oh my lord! Do not do that. Okay. Alright, mate. You done? Okay, I'm not going to pop anymore.
Whoa. Give you effect permanently, allowing you to stack lots of different trinket effects. Holding the smelter increases the chance of a trinket to drop. You've got 2% chance for the end of the room drop to become a trinket. If a trinket has been smelted, it won't appear a second time unless the entire trinket pool is exhausted or you reset the run. Yeah.
It does heal 5. And okay, I did hear you. How are you supposed to do that? Oh, the spikes, you kid.
You didn't find it.
Okay, thanks. You got it.
Luck up.
You're back to what? 10 past 12. Come go. Fucking trinket.
That's at the end of the room.
You'll be cool.
So give me a sec.
I'll give you 10.
You'll use one of these.
No.
Sorry.
I didn't want you. Go in.
Nah, they don't go like that until April next year.
Oh, sweet.
I got a chaos card.
I can try that one as well.
Don't just leave it here.
My eyes. Just shove it up your ass.
Please don't.
Seek the stars.
Because then you can use your item and then just keep the
Look up.
Then you should use your item and keep the book.
Hello.
What did it do?
You consume your trinket.
Oh, so I have it.
Yeah.
Still.
As it's called, yeah.
So I was a good boy.
So now you can just grab some more trinkets and keep consuming them.
What button is it to use? Hit one. Is it R2 or R1? What's the button to use the chaos cards? I can do it when I'm not thinking about it, but...
R1.
Oh, okay. That's cruel.
Slowed it and then it spent.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay. Well, you just win.
That's the keeper.
If you get the dollar now. Okay, then.
It's contemplating life. He's like, what is and how is?
Got no arrow speed. Oh.
Arrow speed.
You have none.
Okay.
Your shot speed is
I nearly walked into that.
Your shot speed is almost every half a second.
One time Rambo shit.
Heals. I'm not sure if actually does this time. So my health is coins. Yeah. It does. I'll get more damage. You need to go away, you know. You're so generous with me. Someone else on. No, it's Reese's after he drinks alcohol. There we go. That's it. That's how I imagine it.
Just
Just red.
rip open my arsehole. With my hand.
All upside down in the toilet.
No.
You're cruel.
You put it into a jar or something. That's how I do that with my ass, the whole toilet. Yeah.
oh
Shit.
my god.
Yeah, she's changed
My
everything.
gas is falling into the toilet.
You got me?
I don't know how to.
Need the art room.
9 pin bands.
It's not the art room.
Bombs are key.
That was risky. Good lord.
Tears up.
Secret room's gotta be there now. Yep. Oh, I can shoot the place to get poisoned. Is
Your shot speed just got cut in half again.
but damage. One extra tier. Come on, it's all about damage around here. If we get quad shots at 10 to 40.
I believe quad actually had score.
Just dip an iron. Good flows. This again. Wow. What are we doing here? Second to finish floor. Woo! I'm just walked right and tap who. That's not the right way.
The Empress.
What are you? Oh, okay. I get it.
That's what.
Just need to do that now. Also,
That's why I said you had to worry.
this damage, this costing for damage though. I don't think I want to do it. One angel rooms. I will go and shop there. Does that mean when I get hit, I drop money?
I think so. But it's the heal.
I'm not searching it.
I know it's called Piggy Bank.
Yep. Life savings.
+3 coins when picked up. When you take damage, 1 to 2 coins will drop on the floor. When playing
Gamble.
as the keeper,
An imaginary
this
dice rolled 8,
item
but Blazing
drops
lost
0
4,740
to 1
Blazing solo coins and now has 0
instead.
Blazing solo points. Dubs only.
It can drop 1 to 0
Never mind,
coins
LS.
as the keeper.
I have my brother said to me, apparently I got a lot
But look-
of Wolverine.
I'm playing as keeper. You didn't read the button.
That's it a bit.
I'm like, oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. It will take 10 years to destroy this violet. Yeah. What is that?
I have no idea. Okay. Now if you find 2 trinkets, you can just equip both of them.
Oh. Does that mean? Does
Money.
mean? I had a feeling it'd be bad.
Oh, you might as well pick up that nickel then.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh,
Curse of the Maze.
correct. Damage.
Maybe that's true.
Yashi Tronka. Can't be saying it.
One more ice twitch.
Happens from time, isn't it? That's so sure. Then your lives good.
Yeah.
From the tiredness and caffeine. And stress. Another one.
Yes.
fighting me?
The sun.
There's deadly laser. It's a deadly laser.
Below me. No, I'm sad.
But you don't line up, so. I don't know what this is still very low.
Great. It's your projectile speed. Oh, wow. Oh, ledge. The damage increase there.
You just need shot speed back up now.
At this point, shot speed is just a multiplier. Oh, I didn't know I got in this room yet. Oh, I remember. That's nice. He can hit, then it gives me health, and I'm not sure if I like it.
I remember.
I'm ready. Oh wow. What has hit me? I don't have shielded tears. That's why, and then I got distracted and then I died. I died. Back to start.
Back to the beginning, back to the beginning, back to the beginning. Spawn and die.
This is why I've never done a run.
Spawn and die.
Sure. You know what? Sure. My body only gets hit, innit?
Minor. One more die.
Innit?
I love how those goals' sole purpose is just to push you.
Blocks your shot there. The dick. She sure is, because my head's on the rock. Damn it. Absorbing all the bullets. Let me have down.
Full health. Infested.
Okay.
Infested. I've got this low strength thing again. 9,000 series. I didn't even spend that key, to be honest. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You want 24 coins for 15. But we'll take that. Cause you're gold.
Cause you're gold now.
You don't want to be doing that next to me.
Oh, you got that item again.
So look. I did, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
How's that going to do?
Didn't even fucking tell me. Just did it.
You were concentrating.
I died this one. It did it. After it had been frozen with it.
Also, guess what Reese we got?
Buckies.
No.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So you hold on to it. What bridge?
Yeah. Georgia Paul.
Yeah. Give it to you on. Let's give Reese's something.
It's like, sorry, Reese. My mum wants it.
Yeah, my mum was always like, it's just something.
really pissed my mum off, so I kind of had to give her your beer.
Another one.
Hello, old shot speed. And you're dead.
Just go, just go. The normal flies don't hurt you.
Apparently.
I didn't know that. Too green, I'm blind. Depends what your arm is though.
You probably see it.
Let's press continue. Let's press continue.
That ice was alright.
No. Oh. Haha. Haha. Now that is a trinket. You pick up and eat and get more.
Item.
Oh, Suck it on my dick.
Item.
What item?
Room!
What?
You haven't been to the item room yet.
Oh. I was saying items if I was meant to use one usable or something. I was like, I ain't got one. You didn't answer the first time. How much damage can you fight for you? I don't.
When used, B1 duplicates one random pickup on the current room. It works with all normal pickups including cards, rooms, chests, and trinkets. Duplicated items may not be identical copies of the original. For example, duplicating a card may spawn a different card. Your runes and trinkets cannot be duplicated using the V1. Duplicated chests can turn into another kind of chest randomly. Example, red chest can be used in a shop to duplicate items which have not yet been collected and take the duplicate pickup for free. So it picks a thing in a row and it duplicates it.
If I don't like the item, I can change it. I like it.
Missed out.
Good money.
Wait. Oh, you don't have any
Right,
bombs
just
yet.
walk into him and die. This is stupid. This is dumb. I should taken ages.
Use me with bombs. 4 bombs.
Give us a 10. P6.
Wait,
It was sticks.
Wait, you could have taken the pill and then duplicated the item. You could have got a free compass. In the shop,
Why?
because you might want a compass.
How to do that?
You just pick up the pill and then that is the only item it should duplicate it, if I read it right.
It won't be free though.
Yeah, well,
Why would it? Is that what it said?
yeah. Yeah, I read it right.
It's fine. It's fine. At least my bombs are now key. Pick up something.
Come on, 1. You win.
But you were about to say.
Yeah. Good.
What does it do?
Has a chance to insta-kill.
What do you mean?
I
Oh,
believe-
shots.
Yeah, there should be one. Oh, it depends on you. You need to get your luck up and then you win.
I'm hungry now. Keep fucking eating.
All firing tiers, you have a 5% chance to fire a void tier. Void tiers that touch enemies will spawn big hot on. It will hit tiers and grabs them, instantly killing the enemy. The chance
Could do it for us.
The chance to for each tier will become a void tier, is affected by the luck stat, and at plus 15 it will activate 20% of the time. Isaac also grows a horn on his head, which causes you to deal contact damage to enemies by running into them, which is 3.5 per tick as you run into them.
Also just got them there. One hit them dead, by the way.
Void tiers from this item can also destroy blue and purple fires, spike blocks, and stone. So.
I need health.
You may need to do the arena.
Please. Money. Sort of. I'll blow up. Hopefully it'll do the wall. Nice. And health. And another one. It's balanced alright. Another one!
You should have kept that balanced for the boss fight.
Why?
It'd be a free heal on hand.
But I think I'll be alright with all this damage. You know, I think I will. Because if anything's going to drop, it's either going to be a battery, a bomb, or a key. Or mainly money. If it's money, I'm not going to want to change it.
Also, you know those black hole tears? They can destroy blue and purple fires.
Can I?
This one I did actually really like.
Can you try mushrooms? Yeah. Do a minute. I didn't see one. I did see one.
You've literally got a 5% chance base, and at plus 15 luck, it's 20% of the time.
But I'm at -2.
I love and hate this boss.
I hate it because I'm not building. Yeah, you. That's what's up. I'm looking at. You just read it out.
I was showing you the last part because, yeah,
What's some stone grimaces?
I don't know. Just turns out it's like,
That's alright. Black thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it didn't do anything. A bit slow. Whoa! Give me money. Yes. Cool. Something like that. It's quite rude actually. You give me some happiness once in a while. Why? Your stomach is turning into a laser. Good. Stop what I wanted. Why? I said Bomberglot. Wow. Wow. Go home.
Fastest I've ever used.
I've got this. Don't want that. Come on. Don't die me. You know you love me very much. It was a lovely favour, make me coffee. I'll give you £1. No? Bobby's underwear. Also, I've got infestation shot. That doesn't do anything. Mother's strength. That was repentance time. Activated iron and repentance. Picks up the obstacle in front of Isaac, can be thrown at enemies, dealing 40 damage. Dropping any content it may contain. Using it on a host, which is that skeleton thing, when you use it on a host, it turns to a red one. So just put the skull off it. You can throw troll ones with it.
Hello person I've never seen before, but got this suggested anyway.
Person I've never seen before.
Greetings other person. How is one and how was this recommended? Points. In the homepage by the algorithm. At Blazin, you have 20 Blazin solo points.
My stream appeared on someone's homepage. This. But when I do a stream of Blazin, so I try at least a little bit.
Nothing.
Some things, sometimes, but not yet. I don't think there was even on it. Mike's unmuted, but I just thought I'd check the stream earlier. It's been on the whole time. Ooh. Oh, it is. Brilliant. Oh well. Wow. What the fuck? The noise you just made. I'm questioning it.
Who's gone?
So.
Not allowed.
world.
The world.
Is a like BLZ.
Good bedtime, mate. What the hell is that? Bozo, party time. I got damage. He's having the devil do a side for us. Your bedtime. Is that what I think it is?
Duplicate followers. Yes, it is. Do you remember it's only for the ring? For the ring that I broke.
Oh, boss rush. We went that fast. What's in there? You know what? It's fun. We love this game. One more. Okay. What is that? Laser bombs, isn't it?
True explosion and then fire information.
Down.
I'd say it's on the
A bit. Okay. I've got a double shot. Is it? Welcome back. How you doing? Is it?
I could cry. I could cry. On how? I've wasted me time. But I'm hungry, so I'll BRB. Gamble 2. An imaginary dice rolled 92, but Blazin won 4 Blazin solo points, and now has 44 Blazin solo points. The dark blush. Dislike PLZ.
showcase of the Beast Handler. This time, we're showcasing the middle path. We're taking a deep dive into the Tier 1 Microraptor, all the way up to the Tier 5 Giganotosaurus. So yeah, we're gonna go deep inside the middle path Beast Handler today. Phrasing. But anyways, we're gonna do some moon landing action. We're gonna define everything we know about history by putting dinosaurs on the moon. First things first, before I actually buy the Microraptor, I just want to show you that when you don't buy upgrades, Beast Handler can actually do some damage on its own. And it does block whatever you want, obviously, very tiny range and not shooting very fast, but still does some damage. And it looks like it actually pierces balloons outside the range. Not if you saw there, but it could poke pretty far. Let's get Microraptor now. And yeah, if you just want to take a close look at it, it only does 1 layer per shot, and struggles to round 4. Probably not too surprising though, because I bet a lot of towers struggle to round 4. Anyways, once you get more range on it, I think these middle path beasts are going to be very, very strong. Because if I remember correctly, in the first video I did of this, the T-Rex and the Giganotosaurus had like massive amounts of attack radius. I'm also going to go for multiple of these because obviously you can see right now, just one Microraptor is enough. I mean, it's a Micro here just to preserve some lives. And Micros will be very important, especially when you can basically retarget these things on, I would say, frankly, no blue event. So let's put it back up here to try to get that green. I know it's pretty bad map for the Microraptor, but still, not too impressed with this upgrade. Let's go ahead and get Adasaurus now, and let's see if I want to merge it or not. I mean, probably not because the Adasaurus is doing fine right now, but I'm just going to merge it just to show you. Now we've got full power, and one thing I didn't mention yet, which I'm sure a lot of you have already figured out, is that you can now target the Adasaurus within the range of all your other merged beast handlers. So now I can target it all the way back here. In case I want to snack glue it, then I can shift it all the way back in front, just like that. So essentially, full map coverage, provided I do the micro. Let's just put it back up here. The greens in the back. Tapping the yellows, yeah. Now away from the challenges that come out of this. Obviously, it was a bad idea to merge because now we have less reliability. So let's just go ahead and get another Microraptor that I'll probably eventually merge on the other side. Again, this thing can technically have full map radius. Also, from all the commotion I've heard so far about this tower, it sounds like a lot of people are saying that merging is not as good as having a bunch of separate lower tier beast handlers. And I guess I'll go ahead and use this game as a showcase for that. So right now, I'm just going to keep this as just the 4 out of 6. And do take a look here that I can tear through lead, so we're just fine for round 28 as well. Now for the Velociraptor, I might have skimmed over this too quickly the first time around, but this actually deals more damage to stun balloons, which is good synergy because later on, remember the T-Rex and the Giganotosaurus gains an ability that allows it to stun a bunch of crap. So I presume this also applies to like the tier 4s and 5s anyways. Should we go for Velociraptor now? Yeah, sure. So the Adasaurus is doing 4 damage, turning lead super into now. This one does at least 7 layers, as you see it right there. Pretty solid stuff, not gonna lie. I'm getting some camo, but Azili can handle it for now. By the way, we're going to Azili because of her totem. In case you guys didn't know, you actually can up the middle path beast factor, the best synergy in terms of the the buffs you can give the beast handler. Because as you may have seen when I showcased it in the water video, the water the top hat showcase, the Oathguard did work on beast handler, but it didn't seem to make a sizable difference that I might have expected. Or maybe I tested it wrong, but I don't know. I feel like buffs will work a lot better just for a raw damage hammer that doesn't have any strings attached to it. Like, of all the beast handler paths, this is definitely the most simple one. It's like just a chomp attack with an ability that stuns. Nothing more to it. Now for ceramics, let's see it. Velociraptor turns into pigs. Okay, let's do some quick maths here. So 10 to rainbow, 11 to zebra, 12 to black white, 13 to edge, to be exact. I presume that's going to be enough to handle round 40, but let's take a look and see it. Yeah, the big radius of Beam Mob should be able to allow us to sneak a couple attacks in. And you shot 3 times there, and right. Micro time, guys. Let's move up here. And back over here. And back here. When it is about to pop. Here. Beautiful. And then we kill it. The Adasaurus, or just as easy as UT, deal the rest. Nice use of the Beast Handler micro right there. Also, I end up getting another Beast Handler, and it's actually better to have it at 8 power showcase, or that would be a good test to see, well, again, if merging is better or not, because I can turn these 3 Velociraptors into just 1 max-powered Velociraptor, so we'll just keep going until this thing struggles. Also, all this Beast Hander talk, and we haven't even gone to the patch notes yet, like the balance changes of all the other towers, which there are quite a few of. Guess we'll do that once we get Beast Hander fatigue, but I'll just tell you one of them right now, because I'm going over Monkey City, and I think they increased the Monkey City cash generation from 15% to 20%. So pretty cool. I probably should put my first place closer, but that's fine. With round 16 coming, I think it's also a great time to test the following. So main Moab, and we get to to see how much extra damage it has to pay. I think it's chill. 15 per shot, as you saw before. So honestly, not that significant, because 1315 is only like, what, 15%, just doing quick maths. Yeah, it looks like 3 Velociraptors can indeed handle, although again, we have the help main Moab. We're gonna sell it, just to see how truly how long they can survive. 63, how are we? Do the dinosaurs have enough ears? I'll move 1 back up here. Do I need 2? Oh, crap. I can't. Well, time to see if merging is better for this round. Just like last time, I'm gonna do no micro just to see it. So, at max power, wow. Okay, it does one-shot Ceramics. Again, as you saw right there, so that's a minimum of, I believe, 20 damage that we're getting. And from what I'm seeing here, it's definitely chopping a lot faster. So, of course, you get increased attack speed when merging. So I guess I'm not sure if the merging is worse theory is right to say in this context, at least with this upgrade. Let's also take a look at damage. Let's see again. That was, I'm doing quick, like 70 to 80, so 30 damage per shot to mobs at least. I'm not sure if it's just raw 30 damage or it's actually just 30 damage to mobs, so that's still, again, pretty solid. Yeah, at least in this context, merging is better. I think if you ask me, it goes by a upgrade to upgrade basis, and also I think I took a look there. 36 damage to be exact to Moabs. Also, for total cost of like $15,000, the sell cost of these is like 6K, 9K total. In fact, it's even less than 50K. That's equivalent in price to an Arcane Spike, but there's no way an Arcane Spike would be able to handle. Actually, I'm not sure. Arcane Spike is decent, but I don't think it would make it to 70s on its own, even at purple ball power. Again, not to mention, I haven't even moved the Velociraptor outside this radius right now. Like, this is how long it survived with no micro needed, just for reference. Even 75er, yeah, this is a good test to see it. That is indeed maybe too strong for its price. That's just me. I guess because you have so much money, I'm just gonna do a Perma Spike back here for sure. Speaking of which, RIP Perma Spike, for those who didn't see the patch notes, Perma Spike got absolutely nuked. Like, clearly one of the bouncers I think had a vendetta against the Perma Spike. Now it lost half its pierce. Gave a bit more damage, but still not enough to compensate for its loss. Also, round 80, another Mabel test. If I'm looking at this correctly, it's doing 47. So it's not plus 2 anymore, it's now plus 11. I just plugged that into my calculator. It looks like that's about a 30% damage increase. So that's definitely more significant than the 15 to 13 for the Velociraptor for the lowest merge. And yeah, we're gonna be able to end this CMG with ease, yeah. It's around 81, and we're still just stuck at a single tier 3 tower. Again, both 3 tier 3 towers, but tell me another tier 3 tower, 3 of them, that can make it to 81, and not Super Monkey, that's not Super Monkey. That's right, I bet you'll have some trouble coming up with it. Anyways, it looks like now it'll take 2 shots for the V-Raptor to be able to handle Ceramics. Okay, it looks like now we're starting to struggle. I'm seeing fortified Ceramics. Okay, I think it's T-Rex time, so we're gonna buy it. And I want a lower, what do you call it, power, because I want to show you how it is when there's, like, no merging to it. So 60 is 4. Oh my god, this is actually worse than Velociraptor, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is more money, but it is not even close in power to the Raptor. Okay, let's get it quickly back up to 32. 32. Again, because of the Perma Spike there, I'm actually kind of scared for my life that this Beast Spike will not handle, but it's okay for now. Yeah, this is over 2 times more expensive than a maxed V-Raptor, and it still seems to me it's not very good. I didn't use the stun yet. I guess I will. It's also very massive stun rate to see it. It even got to the second raider. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to see. And now let's take a look at the single-tower damage onto ZMG. Okay, I can see why. That's like not much more than a Velociraptor. I saw 53 enough. It is time for 64. To 64, and I'll make sure to put them in random spots so it gets me single mod coverage. And now let's see the single target. I think that's at least, yeah, it's almost 200 on 2 ZMG, so yeah. I'd say close to 100 per shot or so. And surely now can take care of the rest, right? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And again, this is what I was talking about earlier, it being the shooting the crater. I think the total cost right now of all beast handlers combined is $50,000 on the T-Rex, and honestly, for its price point, not worth it. I'd rather have 5 max Velociraptors over 1 big T-Rex any day of the week. Let's go ahead and use a stun here. And looks like it's starting to struggle to ground 95. I'm gonna use the stun to try to help out. I guess it's not helping that. It's not shooting in the crater. So not really maximizing DPS. E-Spike, don't fail me, don't fail me. I'll do some micro 2, yeah. I'm just being paranoid. And we should be good now. Okay, cool. Well, that's all I need to see based on this performance. Let's go for the Giganosaurus. And there we have it, 84 out of 132. One shot again, folks. Again, what I'm going to do is because you can't sell these. You only need the 4 of them to merge into a tier 5, but you can sell them for a weaker Giganoid. Why not? Down he heals much slower, so yeah, that's a little 500 damage, I think. You can already feel the slow attack speed difference, so yeah, very important to not sell those prerequisites. Go ahead and use a chomp there, and that does a minimal 7 damage based on it one-shotting a BNB. And here you can see it's doing 1500 damage to 2 ZMG, so that means the base damage is 750. I like that, so for me this is pretty fun to figure out. Let's use another stun here to try to save 98. Doesn't get everything, but if I mark what I probably could. Refine the speed spike. And now for 100, I want to see how much damage the ability does, so let's use it now. That didn't seem like very much. I can't tell I was tripping, but it only seems to do like 100 damage over there. I'll try it one more time. Okay, so here we go again. Yeah, 6800 to 6900. Anyways, even the weakest of Gigantosaurus can kind of be bad. Yeah, it's saying an 80k price point for this thing at low power is not worth it. Now let's get it back up to speed with the other tier 4s. Honestly, because of its giant top race right now, a better spot for it would probably be somewhere like over here, where on first, it's shooting smack dab in the grid, as you see right here. Now we just gotta hope in this spot that the other couple T-Rexes and the P-Spike can handle this Master Arms. Yeah, oh my god. That first spike almost died. Okay, I think I've seen all I need to see. Let's start merging back to max. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, a max-powered Giganosaurus. Which I still have the micro because, again, maybe it's probably better just to leave it, I don't know. Yeah, maybe over here. Because now that it has actually a max radius, I can still leave it here for the first grid and then just leave it in first grid for 2. That's probably better than leaving the first one where it isn't really it. Wouldn't call it a lot of micro for me to use it properly. You don't want to see Barney the purple dinosaur when he's angry, because he's definitely very menacing. And again, as strong as this looks, I need to remind you that with 6 other beast handlers, this is about $150,000. For that price, you can probably get a Surprise, which I would say does better against 119.
With enough egg stocks and shares, ISA, you can invest up to £20,000 each tax year with no tax on growth.
Than this from what I'm seeing, but obviously it has no stability. Hard to exactly judge the value of that. And let's again check out the damage. I think it's 1500. Okay, so you get exactly double when you go from the lowest to the highest. And once again, what ability there? Didn't seem to have bumped down too much. All right, one more ability to test. So 80,000, yeah, up to 82. That's not too much, but still enough to defeat a majority of 119. Okay, now it's time to give them steroids. So Ultra Boost, all that defense. Let's build a temple. And here's just with the Ultra Boost, by the way. You can already tell the difference. Just how much faster shooting up, how much more reliable it is. Because yeah, that was what the problem was before. Not being able to shoot fast enough and leaking a lot of crap. And here it is, on even more steroids. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Homeland defense. And that is one very angry dinosaur. I also completely forgot to save up the money for it, so we're just gonna stop at Sons of for now. But then honestly, that attack speed is probably just enough. As you see, we're having a much easier time against round 130, and we don't even need to use Homeland yet. Just the heat stacks alone is Gucci. And again, just another friendly reminder that you can unlock the beast handlers. So these are all the boss we can give right now. Mine is the TSG, and mine is the tweaks on, which I'm going to use right now for extra attack speed. And we'll start giving my sting. And see how much damage, how quickly this will die. To me, 20,000 DPS we're looking at, and that is going to eat up around 140 DPS. Very nice stuff. Okay, now for some Southwest testing, just to confirm some things I wasn't sure about initially. So, if you want to take a look at the damage the stun does, 550 when you just hit the 3 beast handlers. And when we set it on a BAD, let's take a look at same damage as well, 550. Yeah, it looks like with max beast handlers, we get up to 950 damage. And how long does the stun last exactly? Well, about 5 circles based on the 4 circles timer. So yeah, one more thing I want to test was the balloon crush. How much extra damage are we getting per bite? 2,066. If I sold it, you'll see that it only goes up 1550. So based on my quick calculations, that's a 33% extra damage increase when you have stun balloons. So make sure you have one of those, or else you'll miss out on lots of damage. And that's it for the Mid-Pound Showcase. If there was anything else I missed, then make sure to let me know in the comments. And yeah, stay tuned for more. That's all. See you guys later.
Alright, it's working. Sorry for the delay, guys.
The beast handler's beasts can get a lot stronger when they get merged, but all tiers give a different amount of beast power. So what is the most efficient way to power up your beasts? Well, let's start simple. The Micro Raptor gives 1 beast power and it costs $445. However, the Allosaurus gives 3 beast power and it costs $1,390. If we divide the cost of the tower with the amount of beast power it gives, and we do the math for all the tiers, we're gonna see that the tier 1 beasts for all paths are the most efficient for merging. But since we can't just fill the entire map with 50 tier 1 towers that give plus 1 beast power each, you should usually use tier 3 beasts for merging because they're still very much worth it, and always avoid the tier 4s because they're just wildly inefficient. The beast handler's beasts can get a lot stronger when they get merged, but all tiers give a different amount of beast power. So what is the most efficient way to power up your beasts? Well, let's start simple. The Micro Raptor gives 1 beast power and it costs 400.
Which hero is the strongest in Blues DD6? To find this out, I used each hero on the same map to see which hero let the least amount of balloons get past. And at the very bottom, with 1.8 million leaks, we have Gerardo without using a shot. Next up, we have Quincy with 1.3 million leaks, followed by Adora with 1.1, Open with 1 mil, Psy at 1, Striker Jones at 930, Rico with 850, Sato with 711, Pat with 683, Gwen at 680, Azealia at 560, Edson with 285, Churchill with 198, and finally Geraldo at 155,000, being the answer to which hero is the strongest in Blues DD6?
See that black car? He just purposely drove through wet concrete. And let me tell you what, boss man, it is shitty. So you're supposed to go around like the white car did, but Buddy in the Cuddy goes right.
How could you feel? I feel bad all the time. Mainly because breast cancer runs in my family. And I know it's quite easy to forget about doing this, but I've started doing it when I plan my wild day trip. Who, by the way, I donated 10k to Copperfield. I'm obsessed with their new...
This property reached out asking if we could paint all the fire lanes. So here you have it. When we paint fire lanes or really paint any lines, we always work right to left. It's because we can just simply turn over the next line we're about to paint and line up. This video is sped up to 200%, so we don't actually move this fast while painting. But if we worked left to right, we would have to back completely over the line, just paint it, readjust, and paint the next line. It's actually much slower than it sounds. And here's the last line of the hash, and then boom, like and subscribe for more. This property.
This is a U.S. Federal Reserve bank vault from 1978.
Really? Yeah, that's pretty cool. What's inside is worth more than money.
There is no price on what's inside this. 70% of the moon rocks on Earth are inside.
That is a very important room. Yes.
We can. You want to open the door?
Oh my, this is so cool. This weighs as much as a truck.
Yep. This is what we call the Genesis rocket. It was collected on the Apollo 15 mission. And the Apollo 15 site was selected to find this rock. When they got it back and they did studies on it, this was the rock that allowed scientists to unlock how the moon formed. A body the size of Mars slammed into the Earth, a ring of debris formed around the Earth, sort of like Saturn's rings. That all collected and formed our moon. This is a U.S.
Lawyers
Now, there's no doubt there was reasonable fear or apprehension of bodily injury, because if any creep comes up to your ear, you'd naturally be afraid. The question is, did the older man use proportional force to stop the threat? Now, he turned around, hit the guy to the ground, and kept him there until he determined that it was no longer an ongoing threat. That's the key, ladies and gentlemen. That's what makes the older man's moves justifiable self-defense.
Standing on the equator is weird. On one side, water will spin down the drain to the right, but you take a step over the line and it spins to the left. You can put a nail on the equator and stick an egg on top of it and it won't fall. But the weirdest part, you try to walk in a straight line on the exact equator and you always fall in one direction. It makes you realize that this world is much stranger than we think. Standing on the equator is weird. On one side, water will spin down the drain to the right, but you take a step over the line and it spins to the left. You can put a nail on the equator and stick an egg on top of it and it won't fall. But the weirdest part, you try to walk in a straight line on the exact equator and you always fall in one direction. It makes you realize that this world is much stranger than we think. Standing on the...
This world slowly expands in size, which people think only hurts me because it limits what I can get. But there's one huge benefit, incredibly fast monster farms. I predict...
So this species is the southern yellow jacket, also known as Vescula squamosa, and is by far one of the most aggressive yellow jacket species that I deal with here in PA. They are absolutely relentless when they're attacking something to defend their colony. And with them being a subterranean yellow jacket species, no one knows they're there until they stumble upon the nest. Well, yellow jackets can't distinguish the difference between a threat and a non-threat, so everyone is treated like a threat. So with this particular client, they had dogs, and the dogs were running around the yard here and got attacked and stung. And I believe the homeowner got stung herself, so the yellow jackets had to go. Anytime that I'm dealing with a subterranean yellow jacket species, I try to get as much of the swarm out of the nest at the same time as possible, right through the entranceway. So I set the nozzle kind of off to the side, so as the yellow jackets are coming out, they think it's safe, and they're thinking to attack. So they fly. The second they become airborne, they get sucked up right into the nozzle. So this species is the southern yellow jacket, also known as Vescula squamosa, and is one of the most aggressive yellow jacket species that I deal with here in PA. They are absolutely relentless when they're attacking something to defend their colony. And with them being a
Rise and grind, boys, it's time for some more balloons. I want to test out my sick-ass new Paragons.
Alright, beta bitches, I'm here to show you why I'm the balloons master. Let's run late game.
Don, are you serious? This fucking guy looks like he has Down syndrome with his bald-ass head, I swear to God.
Fuck up, bro. Watch me gap your sleepy, slow ass.
Biden, what is this bullshittery? The game just started. How do you already have an upgraded spike factory?
Alright, fuck you, Biden, that's it. I swear to God, if you abuse powers one more time, I'll visit the White House and slap your swamp ass up.
Stay mad, Donald. I know you ain't hitting shit with those baby hands. What are you doing, Barack? It says you have 0 pops.
Be quiet, Joe. I'm farming bananas.
Barack, if you just farm all game, we're gonna lose.
Didn't ask.
Beat my Ray of Doom brokies. It's got way more pops than any of your lame-ass towers.
Damn top G, that's pretty alpha.
Donald, you are such a Tate dick rider.
Banana Empire's done. Check out my boomerang monkey color.
You are just an absolute fucking loser, Barack. What color is your Ray of Doom? Yeah, that's what I thought. Pussy, get the fuck out of my game.
Rise and grind, boys, it's time for some more balloons. I want to test out my sick-ass new Paragons.
Loader's reaction.
There's a great debate as to whether or not it's lawful to hit the brakes instead of hitting an animal. But the law says it depends. If the animal is large enough where it causes damage to the vehicle and potential injury to the passengers inside from perhaps airbags deploying, then it's certainly reasonable to hit the brakes. But if it's a squirrel, for example, and it wouldn't cause any damage to the vehicle, then it would be unreasonable to hit the brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, this brake hitting was not unlawful in any way, shape, or form because there was plenty of time for cars around it to react. The motorcycle clearly was not paying attention, and obviously makes the motorcycle liable. Well, the damage is there.
Loader's
Abby, who's here?
Fun fact, a Canadian man named John McHugh became so frustrated with the potholes in Nova Scotia, he began filling them himself with a sign that read, "I filled the potholes, pay me instead of your taxes." John got the idea to begin filling potholes when he was out for a drive with his mother and they hit a large pothole. So John grabbed a snow shovel and began collecting gravel from the side of the road and flinging it from a distance into the potholes on the highway. He then waited for a car to pass and tamp the gravel down, and then he would throw another scoop in the hole. Drivers were thrilled, stopping to give John coffees, cash, and joints as a thank you for his hard work. But the police were not so impressed. First they told him he was impeding traffic, then they said it was dangerous for him to be so close to the highway, also telling him it's a criminal offense to alter public roadways. But John didn't care, and he was back the following day to finish the work he had started. When asked what he would do with the money drivers had given him, he said he was starting a new job out west and would use the money to cover travel and living expenses. He then changed his mind and said,
Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna buy weed with it. Fun fact, a Canadian man named John McHugh became so frustrated at the potholes in Nova Scotia, he began...
Hands over there playing dice. One hand. One hand. I want to play dice one time. Hands over there playing dice. One hand. One hand. I want to play dice one time. Hands over there playing dice. One hand. One hand. I want to play dice one time. Hands over there playing.
Why are stealth submarines black when the water is blue and the waves are white? Well, they actually weren't always black, and the history is pretty fascinating. For at least...
This is a clip of a Shaolin monster and his son doing this insane
The MAD is a fun cross-path discussion because the lower upside path is better. To start, the 050 MAD shoots giant missiles that have 12 pierce each and explode up to 6 times. Each one of these explosions does 3 damage to balloons and an additional 550 damage to blimps. On top of this, the MAD improves its rocket storm ability to now shooting 15 waves of missiles over 8 seconds that damage and stun affected balloons. Making this guy a 150 decreases the random projectile spread by 60% for its main attack and ability, which is huge because of how inaccurate it is, and you can get laser shot, but the benefit is so minimal that you can spend that money elsewhere. Compare this to the 052, which gives the main missiles plus 2 pierce and 1 explosion, and lets it swivel twice as fast. This raises its ceiling for max damage output, but it's so inaccurate that the focused firing crosspath is usually better, especially when its ability is brought into the mix. The MAD is a fun crosspath discussion because the lower upside path is better. To start,
one night after I closed up shop, I had a customer that started knocking on our window. When I went to open the door, he asked me if I would make his order even though we were closed. At the time, I already had everything packed up, but I figured one more customer, it'll probably make this guy really happy and it won't take much energy from me. Why not? So I let the man into the store, I started unpacking everything so I could make a sandwich, and then he tells me it's going to be 7 sandwiches. The look of horror on my face after he said this must have been pretty noticeable because he asked me if I was all right after he said it. He also said he wouldn't understand if I couldn't do all 7 sandwiches, but I insisted on making them. This guy was super nice, and I already told him I would make his order. So I went to work on making these sandwiches. Honestly, I think these were some of the fastest sandwiches I've ever made. And finally, when I finished, the man thanked me and left me a $10 tip. To this day, I still think about what he was doing ordering 7 sandwiches at 10 o'clock. One night after I closed up...
I didn't know you.
I know.
Yeah, I did. You serious?
Yep. Alright.
You serious? You serious?
Yeah. Where am I?
Everything?
Yep. A lot of people out there.
You want the ones?
Have you ever seen this guy? Well, I decided to look up his story as a celebrity.
Lawyer's reaction.
He told me you'd give me extra credit once I walk on water. What?
Lawyer's reaction.
He told me you'd give me extra credit once I walk on water.
It is perfectly lawful to have a binding contract that says, if you do this, I will do that. Believe me, both parties have to understand that the offer is real. It's clear the teacher is being sarcastic. Everybody knew it, which means that the teacher is not obligated to give her extra credit, even though he should, because clearly she's brilliant.
Lawyer's reaction.
He told me you'd...
Watch this woman steal a police car.
Okay, this is probably my favorite police video. So police are questioning this woman here, whom we'll call Methica. So suddenly, in the middle of everything, Methica just runs away. And then she steals their car. She doesn't get very far, and Methica abandons the car, and then gravity does its thing.
Oh
issues in Bloom Star Defense 6. They're almost impossible to pop. So, there's only one answer to actually get them to get destroyed. You have to get a village, and you have to upgrade it all the way up to 3rd tier Middle Path. That's an MIB Monkey Intelligence Bureau, and that will finally allow you to pop lead blooms. Are you struggling on chips mode? Well, there's one answer that probably eludes you. It's the Regrow Farm. All you need to do is build a couple Druid of the Storms. Then, to make extra cash, you can get a rubber to gold over here, and to make sure that you're not going to lose, use a Ray of Doom in the back. If you want to make even more cash, use extra large trap to capture those blooms and make even more money. This is the perfect strategy. Lead blooms are one of the biggest issues in Bloom Star Defense 6. They're almost impossible.
What if the fish arrive dead? What if the bag breaks? Well, if the bag breaks, the fish arrive dead. So that answers one of the questions. However, there's a reason why. Always double bag. The chance of one bag breaking, small, but it's there. The chance of both bags breaking, very unlikely. However, if for whatever reason the fish does arrive dead to the bottom. You got it.
Earlier today, I took a bunch of...
I'm sure you've all seen this.
His electricity bill must be painful. Alright, since so many of you guys keep commenting about the power bill, let's break it down and figure it out. So this room is using about 400 watts of power. Let's take the 400 divided by 1,000 to get it to kilowatts. So 1 kilowatt hour costs about 11 cents. 11 cents times 0.4 kilowatts equals our hourly cost of 4 cents. Multiply that by 24 hours to get our daily rate of 96 cents. Multiply that by 365 and you get about $350 a year. Divide that by 12 and you get $29 a month. But that's if the lights are on 24 hours a day, every day for a year. Which they're not. They're only on about 25% of the day. So we take $29 and multiply it by 0.25 and that gives us $7.25 a month. His electricity bill must be painful. Alright, since so many of you guys keep commenting about the power bill, let's break it down and figure it out. So this room is using about 400 watts of power. Let's take the 400 divided by...
Earlier today, I took a bunch of acid. During my peak, I had a realization that I wanted to become an officer. Do you guys have openings? Oh, is there like a paper I could sign or something?
Yes, you can.
I came to a realization though, like it was a spiritual experience.
Okay.
Oh.
Miss that door, buddy.
Alright. Okay, officer. I'm just actually making... No, I make funny videos. I just wanted to let you know. Why?
I don't want to talk to you. Keep going.
Well, you can keep walking too. You don't have to talk to me. Earlier today, I took...
I'm sure you've all seen this crazy maneuver from Top Gun Maverick. It's called the Kvasher Bell, named after a Russian test pilot. And it can normally only be done by fighters with super maneuverability like the Su-27 or Su-33. But I wanted to try it for myself. And this maneuver looks like it starts with something similar to a Cobra, so that's what we're going to try first. We're going to go zero throttle, dip the nose down, pull up, then go back full throttle, push forward, and there's our Cobra. Now let's add some rudder and split throttles and see what happens. So here again, 300 knots, zero throttle, dip down, pull up, full right throttle, full left rudder, let's see. That's kind of it, but that was definitely a little bit slow. I think we can do it better, let's try again. Okay, here we go again, 300 knots, zero throttle, dip down, pull up. Oh my gosh, that was so quick. That was so much better! So there we go, the F-22 can do the Kvasher Bell. I'm sure you've all seen this crazy maneuver from Top Gun Maverick. It's called the Kvasher Bell, named after a Russian test pilot. And it can normally only be done by fighters with super maneuverability like the Su-27 or Su-33. But I wanted to try it for myself. And this maneuver...
Oh, I see how it is. Me, like, messing around in a wheelchair, playing in a wheelchair. When you chill. I have a disability and I can't even move without a fucking wheelchair, bro.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
It is that deep. You never walked a mile in my shoes, bro. You don't know how it feels.
To be fair, you've never walked a mile in your shoes.
Oh, I see how it is.
Lawyer's reaction.
If you replay the video and you slow it down, you'll notice that this was a dedicated bike lane. The pedestrian had no business being in this lane, but it doesn't give the cyclist the right to just run the pedestrian over. They have to follow the same traffic laws as the vehicles, and if a pedestrian is blocking in your lane, you must slow down or even get out of the way. That makes the cyclist liable. Damn, it doesn't happen.
So unfortunately,
Lawyer's reaction.
When applying U.S. law to this video, different states across the country have different laws regarding when you can use deadly force to protect your home. Castle doctrine, stand your ground are called different things. But ladies and gentlemen, this right here was boiling water, not deadly force. Technically, it's considered grave bodily injury, which is mostly universal across the country, making this homeowner not guilty for protecting their home.
Lawyer's reaction.
When applying,
How much money's in your bank account?
Like 12K.
12K? Alright, well, that's your budget. I'll buy you whatever you want from the mall.
Anything up to 12K?
Yeah, just one thing up to 12K.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Jack, can we go to Chanel?
What?
Chanel, can we go there?
Yeah, we can go to Chanel.
Please do.
Oh, no, he's not. There's just a picture, but...
Yeah,
Okay, don't take it. Picture it.
How much are these?
I don't know.
1,600.
1,600 for that? Jesus.
You don't have to buy it.
What?
I said stop doing this because you have to ask your permission for the
I'm so sorry. You want that one? Alright, let's go. Alright, she's kicking me out for filming, so here, you can just take my card. Alright, pay for that. Let's go. Alright, she's currently paying for it, and look, she does not like that we're filming. You're not tired of us telling you you can't film here? It's not the first time you come here. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, man. I'm sorry. Hey, can you tell him to follow me right now, please? Not the ops. Please exit the mall. Not the ops. Why is the ops? Say, you're my op, too. Please step back. You came up to me. Oh, it's fine, sir. She got the Chanel. Let's go.
Can I keep this?
Okay, I guess so. How much money's in your bank account?
Like 12K.
12K? Alright, well, that's your budget. I'll buy you whatever you...
When people go, what is KSI? A lot of people don't really know what to say. I always just say, I'm just an entertainer. I've done movies, written books, I've done music on YouTube, everything really. I've kind of just been all over the place. It's kind of like, how much does someone like that earn? Is it comfortable? The answer is yes, obviously. But a lot of times, like for me, I don't really do things for the money. I kind of just do things because I want to do things and money just comes.
Why are people... Monkey knowledge can make this game a lot easier for you. So it's really important to collect as many monkey knowledge points as fast as possible. By far the easiest way to collect monkey knowledge points is by playing Deflation Mode on Expert Maps. It takes around 6 minutes to complete Deflation Mode, earning you almost 60,000 experience per game. That equals to 600,000 experience per round. So you level up really quickly, thus gaining you many monkey knowledge points. On the map info, simply place 2, 2, 0, 4 monkey subs, and 2, 0, 3 wizards. If you don't have the map infernal unlocked yet, you can play on the map Dark Castle instead. Place a 0, 0, 2 village, then a 2, 0, 3 super monk, and a 4, 0, 2 ninja. And the best thing is, you can walk away from your phone and let the game run by itself. Monkey knowledge can make them.
I sat my camera within 10, 15 feet away, and bam, they just started going after my camera. So all what I bought here at QueenCon, they were going to be hatching out pretty soon. But there were a lot of queens already in this. These were all queen cells as well. Queen. I sat my camera within 10, 15 feet away, and bam, it just started going after my camera.
his father.
After 12.
As he approached a green light, he noticed another car not moving and assumed the driver wasn't paying attention. It turned out the other driver had stopped for another reason. One KN couldn't see or hear until it was too late. A San Francisco police car T-boned KN's car and pushed it into a light pole, totaling both vehicles. Later investigation revealed the cop car hit the Leaf's driver's door at 32 miles per hour. A witness later said the cop car had accelerated before the impact, and both vehicles' airbags deployed. The official police report stated that the officer driving had slowed down for the intersection, and since KN didn't have comprehensive insurance coverage, he got nothing in the way of compensation after being found at fault.
This is one of the sharpest razors in the world. Let's see how it compares to our kitchen knife. 54. We're right here at razor sharp, so let's see if we can beat it with our kitchen knife. 818 down. Anything over 500 here is dull, using a sharpener. And in this case, we're using a 15-degree sharpening angle. Attach it to the blade and use a double-bladed disc to sharpen. 171. Pretty sharp already, but let's see if we can get it even sharper. Let's check this one. And then use the stainless steel helix disc to remove the bar. To then get it to razor sharpness, we're going to use a leather straw to polish the edge and remove any micro abrasions. 49. We just beat it. That is sharp. This is one of the sharpest razors in the world. Let's see how it compares to our kitchen knife. 54. We're right here at razor sharp, so let's see if we can beat it with our kitchen knife. 818 down.
This young girl got caught while she was cheating on her boyfriend. As you can see, she's currently in a swimming pool on her phone talking to her lover, and the guy who's filming her is her boyfriend, who realized she wasn't faithful and decided to set a trap to catch her in the act with her lover. Made her believe that he left, but he actually stayed, and half an hour after, he caught them red-handed. The guy entered the house to go back to the pool, and that's when he followed them.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Well played. This young girl.
Just don't get seen before you shoot, yeah? I really messed up on this table. I had promised my client a specific size for this coffee table, and when I got it cut to shape, I realized it was just a little bit too small with that live edge corner, and at this point,
We got something coming up here. Actually, what is this though? Oh, dude, what? Why is it taped up like that? Let's see, dude. I don't know what this is. There's nails wrapped around that. I'm serious, man. That might be a pipe bomb. That's the size of it. All those little things sticking out right there are all nails. Careful. I just found a pipe bomb. They have the bridge completely shut down right now. There's the EOD bomb kit right there. It is named in the back. Thing go away. We got something coming up here. Actually, what is this though? Oh, dude, what? Why is it taped up like that? Let's see, dude. I don't know what this is. There's nails wrapped around that. I'm serious, man. That might be a pipe bomb. That's the size of it. All those little things sticking out right there are all nails. Careful. I just found a pipe bomb. They have the bridge completely shut down right there. There's the EOD bomb kit right there. It is named in the back. It'll make it go away. We got something.
I bet you can, Mom. What's up?
What'd you say?
Why are you out?
I got permission. Yeah.
Where'd you get permission from, sir?
With PO.
PO, and then what's your location?
I'm at the bowling alley.
Bowling alley? Okay, that's all we need. Thank you.
You can see my location, right?
I'm sorry?
You can see my location, right?
Yeah, we can still get the follow up. Yes, sir. We can follow the protocol that's up here. I'll just need it. All right. Good night, Papa. Have a good day.
You too.
I technically became the richest man in the world for 7 minutes. I nearly got in a lot of trouble. This is how I did it. I set up a new company and registered it with the government. All about unlimited money limited. I then issued 10 billion shares for the company. 10 billion words. After I'd done that, I went out onto the street and tried to sell one of those shares. I searched like an investment opportunity for £50. Probably not. Okay. Eventually, I found Hope. Hope, who agreed to buy one share of Unlimited Money Limited for 50 quid.
Pleasure doing business with you.
This meant I could argue that if one person had bought a share for £50, then all 10 billion shares would each be worth £50. I sent this information off to a valuation advisor, and they agreed that I had a company worth £500 billion. They did warn me, however, as I could get in a lot of trouble.
There is a highly likelihood that you are being accused of fraudulent activity.
So I quickly shut down the company, but it meant for a short while that I technically became the richest man in the world for 7 minutes. I nearly got in a lot of trouble. This is how I did it. I set up a new company and registered it with the government.
All about Unlimited Money Limited.
I then issued 10.
We're gonna stuff 120 grand inside this crucible, and we're gonna pour out 150. Of course, it's not $150,000 of melted money that's coming into this brick right here. This is gold scraps from production. This is another bar that we're melting down from all our production. Sometimes we throw in a play button from YouTube. Once you throw something in there, you're not getting it out. But we don't need it out. We make sure it's all melted down, and then we pick a casting and we make a bar. This bar came out to 4,800 penny weight, which is 7.5 kilograms of 51% pure gold. That's why we're drilling it to test that 51%. And then we stash it. This is the vault where we're going to have stashes, and you can have it. You just got to guess the combinations of these two locks. Now, I might give you the top lock. The combination... We're going to stuff 120 grand inside this crucible, and we're going to pour out 100.
How far can the three beasts get on their own? Well, I got them up to max level around 129, where they were absolutely destroying the balloons. I mean, the Megalodon pulled the bats around 140 down to the bottom of the pool by himself. This did quickly change, though, as in the 150s, the Meg started getting dragged around by the bats instead of the other way around. Fortunately, he still did a ton of damage, and our giant bird was perma-stalling ZOMGs and below. But once we made it to the 170s, DDTs were our biggest problem. We didn't have a fast way to pop them, so we relied on our Gigantosaurus' stomp to stall them, but this finally failed around 178, where some DDTs snuck through. How far can the three...
When you get caught sneaking around with the Barracks Bunny.
Oh, no!
Eli! Wait, wait! Oh, don't you know? Don't you know?
Bro! For those of you who don't know what a Barracks Bunny is, it's basically the individual who literally sleeps with everybody in the barracks. Let me tell you something, Barracks Bunnies do exist. I know people who have literally married like 200 people in the barracks in the span of a year, sleeping with everybody. You're like, why are you doing this? But then it's like, not a big deal, because then people are like, college is like way worse. I'm like, get that.
When you get caught sneaking around with the Barracks Bunny.
Oh, no!
Eli! Wait, wait! Oh, don't you know? Don't you know?
Bro! For those of you who don't know what a Barracks Bunny is, it's basically the individual who literally sleeps with everybody.
Whoopsies, looks like I hit the rim with my hammer instead of the bead. There's no way I'm bending this woman back, but I think I have an idea. Sometimes this job is all about thinking on your feet. There we go, now I can take all the nuts off. If only aluminum rims worth $500, the driver probably wouldn't feel so bad. The tires were also high-end Michelin tires. That didn't help either. And of course, this was on a weekend, and we don't stock Michelin tires. So we threw on some Aeolas to get them going. Whoopsies, looks like I hit the rim with my hammer instead of the bead. There's no way I'm bending this woman back. But I think I have an idea. Sometimes this job is all about thinking on your feet. There we go, now I can take all the nuts off. If only aluminum rims worth $500, the driver probably wouldn't feel so bad. The tires were also high-end Michelin tires. That didn't help either. And of course, this is...
Do I have to pay this meter?
Really? Can I see what it looks like in there? So how does this puppy work? Can we get a little explanation? Behind the scenes of this worst gadget in the country?
We have something to make it look all bad.
So wait, hold on, what's that piece?
This is the coin reader. It just reads the coins, looks what it's going to jam in sometimes.
Uh-huh.
So
So then you try to drop coins in?
No.
Do you think I could get it to get right now?
You can donate to the city. That's pretty good.
That's all good, man.
No, I don't do that. Let me get one back here. I feel bad.
Really? Do I have to pay this meter? Really? Can I see what it looks like in there?
Yeah.
So how does this puppy work? Can we get a little explanation behind the scenes of this worst gadget in the country?
Lawyer's reaction.
In the United States of America, you have a constitutional right to privacy, but you do not have a constitutional right to lie. The TSA has a wide latitude of powers in order to check your body to determine that you are not a threat, including private and sensitive areas of your body. But that power is not limitless. They have to do so while following certain rules and procedures, such as using the back of their hands to search sensitive areas, as well as making sure that search is being witnessed either in public or in private with a supervisor present. Ladies and gentlemen, if you watch this video, it looks like all of that was present in this video, making that TSA agent not guilty. So the question that I have for you is, was this junk a threat to national security?
Can you actually cheat the system in Cyberpunk 6 and make extra cash in Chimps mode? Today, we're going to test that out. So first, you build a support temple. Then we're going to put a ninja inside of the range here, and this is just on regular sandbox mode. Then we're going to send out 2 camo red balloons. You're going to see the amount of money that we made here goes from 0 to 3, which instead of $2, it was 3, meaning we made extra cash in a regular game. Now we need to go to Chimps mode. Now Chimps mode is much more difficult to see it in action because we have to go into a challenge editor instead of sandbox mode. But we want to look is we want to see if this dollar amount goes up by $1 every single time, or if it ever jumps by 2. 65, 67, 68, 70, 71, 73. It's jumping by more than $1, which means we are indeed making extra cash in Chimps mode. And just to prove it to you, this is indeed Chimps mode. Can you actually cheat the system in Cyberpunk 6 and make extra cash in Chimps mode?
Hey, you can stay in your car. You can stay in the car, man. You have a seat. Have a seat. So I'm stopping you for 50 miles an hour, 25. Sit down. He's trying to grab my gun. He's trying to grab my gun. Oh, my God.
We need to start giving black people classes on what to do and what not to do when you get pulled over. Call it, economics. What? Economics. I hear this argument a lot. Why does so many black people get shot like this on all these? Black people are ambitious when it comes to crime. Not black people, just niggas. Call them what they are. What they call each other. You're crazy as hell. So let's say when they go arrest a white guy that just did something horrible, and the cops take him in, they don't kill him because he, what's the word? Was he white? He surrenders. He puts his gun down. They always compare apples to oranges. If you surrender, the cop won't shoot you. It has nothing to do with your race.
Hey, man, you can stay in your car. You can stay in the car, man. You have a seat. Have a seat. So I'm stopping.
When I keep it on my customer's card, bought this tent off of Amazon for $90. You can tent 8 parts with it. You can have $100 per card. That's $700 in profit. So let's see if it works. The biggest question is, does it shrink? That's shrinking. Goes pretty quick in the beginning. Not bad. I'd say it's a pretty good shrinking film. If you're able to shrink the whole thing, no problem. It works. So let's install it. Peel and spray. This really doesn't feel bent. Not bad. Out all the bubbles. It shrunk fine. I would totally recommend it for practice. Would I keep it on my customer's card? Bought this tent.
The beast handler is beast eaten. Did you know that you could be missing a muscle in the front of your forearm? And it's this muscle here called the palmaris longus. Not everybody has this muscle. And I'm going to show you a test to see if you're missing it. All you have to do is pinch your pinky and your thumb and slightly flex your wrist. Don't go all the way up because then it's a little harder to see. But if you pinch and slightly flex, you can see that bulging tendon coming out. If I go on the left side, do the same test, you can see I'm missing it on the left side. So this muscle is essentially evolving out of humans, and that's okay because it's a pretty small and wimpy flex
flexor at the wrist. You have these larger, more powerful wrist flexors to take care of that job for you. Did you know that you can help you?
I just had a quick question. I was driving by and saw your lawn was pretty long. I was going to offer to mow it for free for you.
How much? We'll give you money.
I'll do it for free, I promise.
No, I'm going to give you some money anyway.
You give me $5. How about that?
Yeah, I've been trying to let it go. I screwed up my ankle, so it's kind of hard to walk.
Yeah. Does the back hurt need too? I can do that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get all cleaned up and as it make it look brand new.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Spencer with SB Mowing, and I saw that this corner lot had some crazy overgrown grass and the edges were pouring over into the street. So I knocked on the door and offered to the homeowner to clean it up completely free of charge. He was not going to let me do it for free, so I told him he could just give me $5 for the work. So I spent the next 4 hours on this lawn and made it look brand new. The worst part was by the mailbox though, where the grass just completely overtook the cement. I just scraped it all out with my shovel and it looked awesome afterwards. To help support my work, click that like and follow button and check out the full transformation linked on my profile.
Can I help you?
I just had a quick question. I was driving by and saw your lawn was pretty long. I was going to offer to mow it for free for you.
How much? We'll give you money.
I'll do it for free, I promise.
No, we're going to give you some money anyway.
You give me $5. How about that?
Yeah, I've been trying to let it go. I screwed up my ankle, so it's kind of hard to walk.
Yeah. Does the back hurt need too? I can do that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get all cleaned up and as it make it look brand new.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Spencer with SB Mowing, and I saw that this corner lot had...
Domino's was offering a lifetime supply of free pizza to anyone who had their logo tattooed on it, but it backfired horribly. On August 31st, 2018, the Russian Domino's franchise released an insane yet simple offer. If you got the Domino's logo tattooed on you, they would give you 100 free pizzas per year for 100 years, effectively a lifetime supply of free pizza. They made it clear that you had to get the tattoo in a visible area of the body, like on your arms, legs, or head. What Domino's didn't expect was that just under 400 Russians were quick to ink the famous Domino logo on them for the discounted slices. If you do the math, that equates to 4 million free pizzas. So many people were getting tatted that Domino's had to shut down the offer just 5 days after starting the promotion. But for those of you wondering, the people who got tattooed can still get their free pizzas to this day.
Why are you parked here?
Just waiting to get in.
Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, you're not getting in.
I was told to come here.
By who?
Jane Clark.
Jane Clark? They do realize that you have to have official badges to get in, right?
Generally speaking, yeah.
It's not a generally speaking, it's you need an official badge. Do you have any type of clearance? Take that as a no.
No, you can ask Jane Clark.
Well, I don't know Jane Clark that works out here.
I also know Stacey Phillips, Dana Soriano, and Chelsea Strain.
Either way, you're not getting past the gate. Go ahead and start backing out, and you can keep driving on that road.
Driving on that road?
Sound like a plan?
You're not presenting me with many options.
Did you serve in the military?
I don't. Are you sure Mike Hadley doesn't want me down there? I mean, I'm his grandson. No? All right.
Why are you parked here?
Just waiting to get in.
Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, you're not getting in.
I was told to come here.
By who?
Jane Clark.
Jane Clark? They do realize that you have to have official badges to get in, right?
Generally speaking, yeah.
It's not a generally speaking, it's...
Why can't we take the salt out of the water?
You can. It just takes energy. You can do it.
But why isn't that been being done on
You can. You have to ask.
scale?
Who's paying for the energy? Where are you getting the energy from? It's an energy thing.
But I would think that would be very valuable. I mean, think about how many people
It's
buy
not
bottles of
valuable
water.
enough yet. That's the point.
Well, is it that...
It's just money. Dude, it's just money. You can ask, what does it cost to ship a half pint of water from Fiji? Okay, whatever the hell is the square bottle that you buy. Fiji water. Is it Fiji, right?
Yeah.
Fiji water. What does it cost to bottle that in Fiji, ship it here, relative to desalinating the ocean? It's cheaper to ship like to Fiji. There'll be a day when that's not the case. And future wars are going to be fought over who has access to fresh water.
Why can't we take the salt out of the water?
You can. It just takes energy. You can do it.
But why isn't that been being done on
You can. You have to ask.
scale?
Who's paying for the energy? Where are you getting the energy from? It's an energy thing.
But I would think that would be very valuable. I mean, think about how many people
It's
buy
not
bottles of
valuable
water.
enough yet. That's the point.
Well, is it that...
It's just money. Dude, it's just money. You can ask, what does it cost to ship a half pint of water from Fiji? Okay, whatever the hell is the square bottle that you buy. Fiji water. Is it Fiji, right?
Yeah.
Fiji water. What does it cost to bottle that in Fiji, ship it here, relative to...
We're in the middle
make sure you get the backside. Come over here and get the backside. My guy got a bowl on it here. Come on, friend. With a man who don't know if he won't braids or dreads. Okay?
This machine pulls the rope back and forth over an edge, while at the same time maintaining a constant 80 kilograms load. It's basically imitating a wire being lowered over an edge again and again and again. So we marked the middle of the rope and made half of the rope dirty to see what effect the dirt will do to the rope. And the rope really didn't like that. Whoa! And the difference was much greater than we expected. So then the next question was, does washing the rope help? To make this experiment as realistic as possible, I took my old rope, cut it in half, and washed half of it. And then back to the machine. This machine pulls the rope back and forth.
One of the worst things that you can encounter as a delivery driver is tip baiting. In these food delivery apps, the customer has the opportunity to reduce or increase the tips after drop-off. Tip baiting is when a customer offers a large tip to get their food faster and then take away the tip at the end. While it's good to protect the customer from having bad service by holding the tip over your head, it leaves a big opportunity to screw over the driver with tip baiting. Unfortunately, there's not really anything you can do to fight it because the customer holds all the power. My best advice would be to find an area that doesn't tip bait and stick around there. Today, I made 19 deliveries in 11 hours and 5 minutes, making $225.58, putting our 84-day running total to $17,230.63. One of the worst things that you can encounter as a delivery driver is tip baiting. In these food delivery apps, the customer has the opportunity to reduce or increase the tips after drop-off. Tip baiting is when a customer offers a large tip to get their food faster and then take away the tip at the end. While it's good to protect the customer from having bad service by holding the tip over your head, it leaves a big opportunity to screw over the driver with tip baiting. Unfortunately, there's not really anything you can do to fight it because the customer holds all the power. My best advice would be to find an area that doesn't tip bait and stick around there. Today, I made 19 deliveries in 11 hours and 5 minutes, making $225.58, putting our 84-day running total to $17,230.63. One of the worst things that you can encounter as a delivery driver is tip baiting. In these food delivery apps, the customer has the opportunity to reduce or increase the tips after drop-off. Tip baiting is when a customer offers a large tip to get their food faster and then take away the tip at the end. While it's good to protect the customer from having bad service by holding the tip over your head, it leaves a big opportunity to screw over the driver with tip baiting. Unfortunately, there's not really anything you can do to fight it because the customer holds all the power. My best advice would be to find an area that doesn't tip bait and stick around there. Today, I made 19 deliveries in 11 hours and 5 minutes, making $225.58, putting our 84-day running total to $17,230.63. One of the worst things that you can encounter as a delivery driver is tip baiting. In these food delivery apps, the customer has the opportunity to reduce or increase the tips after drop-off. Tip baiting is when a customer offers a large tip to get their food faster and then take away.
Whoa! That's fast. Drop them drawers. Bend over and spread.
No. The victim, unsuspected of murdering, was shot by a handgun that would measure 4 inches by 6. That weapon's not fitting inside me or any other human being without sending them to the hospital. Since that's the only contraband related to this crime, your request is unlawful.
It's not like I wanna do this. Regulations say.
The only thing up my ass right now is you. So if you think you can perform the inspection without getting seriously injured, go for it. Otherwise, check the box on your report.
Whoa! That's fast. Drop them drawers. Bend over and spread.
No. The victim, unsuspected of murdering, was shot by a handgun that would measure 4 inches by 6. That weapon's not fitting inside me or any other human being without sending them to the hospital. Since that's the only contraband related to this crime, your request is unlawful.
It's not like I wanna do this. Regulations say.
The only thing up my ass right now is you. So if you think you can perform the inspection without getting seriously injured, go for it. Otherwise, check the box on your report.
How do I get the founder of YouTube?
You're the co-founder.
Subscribe to my channel.
So here we go.
Well, first I found him on Twitter and sent him a video. Hi, chat. I'm Max Fosh with an offer.
The guy goes,
Oh, yeah, you're the guy with that weird race car thing that came out. Yeah, that's me. Did he give you a lot of trouble yesterday? Yeah, I had to come back like 3 times. He goes,